hiking out of, oh, what's the name of the town?
Pine Grove.
Pine Grove, Pennsylvania. And before we got into Pine Grove, we started noticing, this one's a little different. It's got a leaf in front of it. But you pull back the leaf, and there's some writing, and it's on plastic, and seems to be like a coded conspiracy theory thing. I couldn't figure it out. I read one of them, but they weren't like complete sentences. Anybody knows anything about this? I would love to know if some other hiker figured it out or what's going on with that. That conspiracy note thing kind of reminded me of something. Been in the news, I believe it was this year. I know it's happened before also, but somebody is coming out to the Appalachian Trail. Oh, Appalachian Trail, we're in the north now. And they're putting fish hooks hanging out of the branches on the trees. Some of them, if you don't see them, because all the tree cover, will snag you in the head, the eye, ear. And some of the fish hooks that are hung lower have dog treats on them. So if you got a dog, he's gonna grab that treat if he's running ahead of you, and then you're gonna have trouble. I don't know if they caught who was doing that. Probably not. We haven't witnessed any of the fish hooks, but we're on the lookout, definitely. Mostly just spider webs snagging us in the face, which we call silk blazing. But so there's all kinds of weirdness sometimes out here, and that's two examples right there.
The village of Rausch Gap stood here from 1828 to 1910. Peak population of 1,000 plus people. Industries were coal mining and railroad equipment repair. The mines were not productive, and the railroad moved its operations in 1872.
When hiking the Appalachian Trail, if you're not in a hurry, there's some side trails that lead to some interesting things, and they'll usually mark them, but a lot of times people are in trying to make big miles each day, and they don't stop off and see the things like this, which we find pretty unique. Isn't just a little old cemetery the middle of the woods. Blue will read you the headstone here on this first one.
It says, in memory of John Proud, born in Durham, England, and died May 18, 1854, aged 52 years and 16 days. See if I can read the inscription. Affliction sore, long time I bore, all human skill was vain, till God did please to give me ease and free me from my pain.
I think it was long time I bear. But
Bear.
and then behind him
is in memory of the late Andrew Allen, a native of England who met his death by accident at Gold Mine Gap, June 9, 1854, aged 30 years and 2 months and 17 days. His epitaph, if I can read it. Here lies beneath this humble sod the noble work of nature's God. I heard once
Yeah, it gets a little too
born
difficult
with
to read.
gratitude, with strength and courage was conducted. Few hearts like this say victory, and some of it I cannot make out. If there's another world, he lives within. If there is none, he made the best of this.
People will leave change on the top of these too.
There's another little one over here. I think it's Catherine, daughter of John and Elizabeth Blackiewood, died June 16, 1854, aged 1 year and 1 month and 7 days.
Yep, just a little cemetery. That's only with the 3 headstones. Not saying that there might not be more people buried here.
I think that's one by the tree there.
Yeah, a lot of times people didn't get a headstone. And it looks like another one back here, but sometimes just the rocks out here look like headstones. But we thought we'd take this little side trip off the trail. Like I said, we're not in a hurry. We're planning on getting done in September. So it's worth it for us to visit the side stuff that even if someone has hiked the trail, they might not have seen.
And may God rest their souls.
So the beavers made a dam and really caused some havoc. It's like stepping on rolling logs and twigs and murky water. Blue failed.
I failed.
She failed. She got on a rolling log.
I did.
Thankfully, it was only her
My
foot that got in the water and not a full body splash.
Yeah.
All the trees have been dead through here, and the beavers have just really created a mess. And down trees and
Oh, and I saw a big black snake.
yep.
Scared the life out of me. I lost a year.
Behind me, I heard woo, and I missed it. It was right on the side of the trail. It was a big black rat snake, and just the movement. Even though they're harmless, the movement scares you because you're not sure whether something's moving. It could be a copperhead, could be a timber rattler, could be many a different snake. But that was a pretty rough section. Before you got to it, there was a detour that took you around it. But we thought we'd give it a whirl. Came out of it pretty good.